Hey friends, welcome back. I thought I would just kick off with another video. Lucky you, I know, right? I dropped the kids off at school and I took my puppies to the dog park. See the crazies running? There they are. Getting all their zoomies out. That's how they roll, right? And good for me because sometimes they have the energy that I really don't. So, hi, Bodie. Here he comes. I swear he could run and run and run and run. And he can. And setters, they don't know how to stop because they are so excited and so focused. And we have to force him to stop running at some point. So anyway, that sun's bright. Holy smokes. Maybe if I come into the shade. There we go. Okay. So, life has been good, and I wanted to talk about a couple things. I had kind of talked about in a previous video about doing like the PSMF and all that stuff, which was fine. I actually found it to be really stressful, and I think with like past history of dieting and things like that, it felt a bit triggering for me. Like I could have this on days but not this on certain days, and this, that. And I think with how busy my life is, just with my kids, sports, errands, whatever else I'm doing, I felt like it just doesn't fit. It's not that it's a bad program. I just don't feel like it's good for me in the triggering aspect, and even just now. Like, I feel like I keep trying it, which is fine. But I think sometimes you have to talk to yourself and be like, okay, we're going to let this go. Like that ship has sailed, just, pack her a lunch and send her on her merry way. Okay. So, excuse me. So I thought, I really enjoy the Trim Healthy Mama, recipes. You can eat like keto with their recipes. So they have S meals, which are satiating, which is higher fat, low carb, or E meals, which are energy or energizing, giving you a bit more carb in your meal. And you just kind of alternate them throughout your day, right? So you have a few S meals, you get E meals. It's pretty simple. I am dragging on here. Okay. So I have been doing that for a good week now. And like my videos are all over the place, I know, because I will get into that. Did you see him running by? He's crazy, I swear. So anyway, I've been doing that for the past solid week, like 7-8 days. My kids have loved all the recipes. They've been very simple, no crazy weird ingredients. I just love it. And I found that like I feel I can relax a bit. I can breathe a bit because let's go for a walk. I think like the mentality that they have in Trim Healthy Mama about just feeding your body, you're not really counting calories. You're just listening to your body and giving it what it's asking for and what it's needing. It's not always about like, okay, you can't have this many carbs, or this many net carbs, or you got to watch this fat and not this fat. And it's just healthy eating, listening to your body, and just alternating, like whether you have like a little bit of carb or not, like a tiny bit of sweet potato or whatever else. It's nothing crazy, but I just feel like I can breathe, like literally. And I've actually gone down like a couple pounds in the past few days, and it's been lovely. I feel like it's going to be a little slow, but that's okay, because I'd rather have it be more of a permanent loss, like not fluctuating, not being like, oh, down 10 pounds this week, down 10 pounds another week, but have it not mean anything. That's so crazy. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So today I'm going to show you what I'm eating. Tonight I'm going to be making this gumbo for dinner. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. I'm so excited. All right, guys, I'm back home. We stayed for like an hour. The dogs were beside themselves, having so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to get this chicken gumbo started. There is, well, you can do it two ways. You can either cook it on high for like 30 minutes, or you can let it cook for 5 to 6 hours on a slow cook kind of thing. So I realized I left my pantry door open here. So I'm just gonna do like the 5 to 6 hours or whatever, because I think that'll be fun. Look at this, what is going on? Mascara problems galore today. Ugh, okay, sorry. So I'm gonna kind of show you what I'm doing. I'll flip the camera around and show you. So with Trim Healthy Mama, they often put a lot of okra in their recipes. It has some great health benefits to it. They talk about it a lot. And look at that right there, perfect for gumbo. So I actually find mine at the Dollar Tree in their frozen section. I live in the Midwest, so okra isn't quite as much of a staple as it might be more in the south of the states here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it'd be more common finding it in southern areas of the country. So this is where I find it. And then I also get the seasoning blend there. So it's onion, celery, red and green bell pepper, parsley. And so with most recipes, you just throw one of these in. And I find it's like super cost effective too, because it's only $1.25. Like you can't go wrong. So my kids don't seem to mind okra. But what I'm gonna do is the recipe says to blend some of this up in with some chicken broth, and then just so that you can hide it a bit easier. So I think I might do that with part of it, but leave some of it out to help bulk up the gumbo. So I'm gonna give that a whirl and show you the rest of the recipe. Okay, it doesn't look pretty yet, but just hang in there with me. So I blended up the broth with 2 cups of the okra, and then I put in my stewed tomatoes and my tomato paste. And now I'm going to add my vegetables and seasoning and my meat. Here goes some of the meat. I got 2 different kinds of sausage here. Oop, get in there. And then some chicken tenderloin pieces. So not very graceful looking, but there it goes. Got seasoning of some black pepper, cayenne, and some Creole seasoning. All right. I'm gonna add some garlic and liquid smoke. Whoops. I know that sounds amazing through the camera, right? Oh gosh. All right. Now I'm gonna add some water to this. I need quite a bit. We're gonna fill this pot up really quick here. Oops, sorry about the camera work. I'm trying to get I'm not using my tripod or anything today, so. All right. I'm gonna load her up. Ta-da! Wow, that is a very full pot. Look at that. Max. All right, guys. There you go. And now I'm gonna throw on some bay leaves and I'm gonna give it a stir. Okay, here we go. Just gonna give that all a good mix. Oh, there's some of the tomato coming up. Oh yeah. It does smell wonderful. Like it's gonna be awesome. Oh, still a little bit of frozen there. That's all right, it'll come apart in a minute. All right, we're gonna set this to low on a slow cook. Right, so here we go, switch it to there, and we're gonna do 5. There we go. And I don't want it to keep warm. So there we go. Just gonna put the lid on. And that's dinner, guys. I'll make sure that this is not sealed. Make sure it's at vent, okay? All right, there we go, ta-da! All right, guys, so gumbo's been cooking for a little bit here, and I cleaned up my kitchen because we all know how that goes. And I'm gonna have some lunch. So yesterday I did my grocery shop. I did not film it, but that's okay. And I made ahead of time, it's called Melissa's Amish broccoli salad or something like that. In the book, in the Trim Healthy Table, something like that. Trim Healthy Mama Table Cookbook, okay? So I made that ahead of time because I thought, you know, that's a great side dish, or I can even make it into a meal. You can add some meat or chicken or boiled eggs, something like that to it, and make it a bit more hearty. And that is a satiating, like high fat, low carb keto option. Flip the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. So here's a broccoli salad. I have made this before in one of my shorts. I can link it up here in one of the corners here for you, and maybe in the description box below so you can find it. But it's broccoli, a bit of mayo and sour cream, cubed cheese, bacon, and a little bit of sweetener. You just mix it all together and let it sit in your fridge. It is delicious, filling, and satiating. I really, really like it. I'm gonna serve it with a couple boiled eggs, everything but the bagel seasoning on that. And then I figure if I'm still hungry, which I probably should be, but I'm gonna have a yogurt. This is sweetened with stevia, so I really like that. And then just like a few little blueberries. So that's gonna be my meal. Okay guys, here we are. I have finished my lunch. It was delicious, and the yogurt definitely made me feel more full. I mean, it does have 15 grams of protein in it, so that will do it, right? That'll do. So what I decided to do, since I already had a bunch of stuff out for making the gumbo, I thought I would just meal prep, because why not, right? Like, if everything's ready to go, and all you have to do is throw it on the grill or throw it in the Instant Pot or the crock pot, whatever have you, that's awesome. I like that I can just prep once and eat nice all week, right? And then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to sit there going, shoot, I really want to stay on plan, but I don't have anything prepared. And so it doesn't take that long, in all honesty. Like, give yourself a good half hour to an hour once a week, boom, just done. So I'm gonna show you what I've prepped. One of my favorite, most easy meals to make is shish kebabs. I cubed up a bunch of chicken. This is about 3 chicken breasts. I have a family of 5, so we will all be eating this. And I chopped up a bunch of bell pepper. And these ones are from our garden, these poblanos, and some red onion. And then I will add some mushrooms for later. And then I will dust this with a bit of seasoning, mix it up, and leave it in the fridge to marinate till we're ready to eat it. It's a quick fire on the grill too. It doesn't take hardly any time, and it fills bellies. So that's the most important thing. And I'll serve it up with a salad, or you know, whatever kind of side dish, and then that's it. Easy, guys, boom. I have my other Instant Pot going. This is cooking up some chicken breasts, another half the pack that I used to make the shish kebabs. So I have some breast in there with a little bit of chicken broth, and come with me. We're gonna make totally dope chicken. So basically what this is like, if you're a fellow keto mama, this is it's basically like keto crack chicken, although they call it totally dope chicken. So I'm just gonna whip that up and have that ready, and we will put it in either sandwiches or like low carb wraps. Sometimes it's nice just to toast them up in the pan and have it, I don't know, just be like a nice savory meal with a little bit of crunch, and yeah, it'll be delicious. And I'll probably serve it with a side of veggies and dip. And I don't know if this one will need like a little bit of a crossover even for like my kiddos, but we'll see. So, and then later on this week, I'll be doing like spaghetti and meatballs. So the meatballs won't take a whole lot to whip up. And then I have some gluten-free pasta for my family. And then I'm gonna be using some kind of like either like konjac noodle or zucchini noodle. I'm not super big fan of the zucchini noodles, but I will give them, you know, like I mean, I've had them for a long time at this point, and I've never been a big fan, but I just ate them because I know it's better for me. I know it's a bit painful, but yeah, I'll find something that will suffice, basically. I will get myself some konjac noodles, basically. So yeah, and then another meal that I'm gonna be making, he is still so tired from the dog park. Gonna be doing a charcuterie board. So meats and cheeses, some vegetables and stuff like that, just a grab and go kind of meal. I am not going to be partaking in the cracker part like the rest of my family will. This girl here is like, whoop, she's just like beaten to a different kind of drum. Okay. So yeah, that'll be something easy too. It'll be light, refreshing, something fun, and something I don't have to put a whole lot of effort into. We don't do that very often by any means, but I just thought, you know, something different, and we'll do that. So, all right, I'm gonna go work on some videos because I'm very behind, and I'm just gonna take a minute. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a hot cup of tea because I think I'm getting a cold. It is not of whatever has been going on in the last few years, so, but I just feel like it's like sinusy stuff, you know, it's the fall, kicking off all the allergies, all that stuff, so I'm gonna go sit down. All right, folks, dinner's done. It was super delicious. Yeah, I know, bad mom joke, kind of. But it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was tasty and delicious. So now I made a chocolate cake, THM friendly, and I'm gonna put some keto frosting on it. It's gonna be bomb. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Make sure to leave a comment below to let me know that I'm not alone. And I'm so happy to be on this journey of change and transformation and just enjoying all the great things that the world has to offer. Life is pretty awesome. I appreciate your support and your love and your kindness and your joy. We are family, and we're here to do life together. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't joined the fam yet. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.